You're trying to fix your relationship, but she doesn't respect you as a man. And without it, nothing changes. And once that's gone, so is everything else. Now, in this video, I want to break down where respect is lost. Most common areas we see it, and how you can start building it back slowly, one day at a time, so that you can once again lead your family and be trusted by your wife, feeling secure in yourself, where she can feel safe as well under your leadership and the household. So let's break this down. Now, as you can see, this is the respect breakdown graph. Over here we see where you lose respect, and over here we see where you can start rebuilding it. One thing at a time. Let's start here. Avoiding hard conversations. Now, I understand this because I've done this all my life. If I don't have to talk about it, then I don't have to feel the pain that comes with it. If I can push it aside, I do not have to deal with it, and therefore it should resolve itself. The problem with this attitude is that you're not seen as a high-value man because you hide under the covers. If you keep suppressing something away or pushing it deep down somewhere dark, it will keep rising in time. And the more it comes up, because it will, the more you're going to have to pile that shit on top of the other shit you were piling before, until one day you either explode or you have a fight with your partner. So if you want to move past this position, it's time to grow some balls. It's time to step up. You need to have these tough conversations, to be heard as a man, to lead these conversations. But we must be calm. We must be clear. We must lead under that tone. Now, it might come across quite bizarre at the beginning with your partner, and that's okay, because she's not used to it. She's used to someone avoiding conversations, and when they do eventually come up, because you've suppressed it for so long, you blow up. I don't want to talk to you now. I don't want to talk about this. Fuck off, leave me alone, blah, 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 blah. It's your fault. And all those insecurities and shit that you've piled up just blow out, when all you had to do was get a little uncomfortable at the beginning. Intention is key in these conversations. To be clear in what you're trying to do. You are trying to move past a hard conversation, which is bugging you and most likely your wife, to move past this period, to grow through it. Because the thing is, when you realize that this woman that you married, or the partner you've been with for a while, has now brought all this shit in the relationship, and you think that the grass is greener on the other side. And if you make that decision to give up on something you committed to at the beginning, what you're now doing is saying to me that it's easier over here. When you know deep in your heart that these problems that have arrived in your current relationship will only in time do the exact same thing in the next one that you find. So you tell me, is it harder to just deal with the situation now, or harder to find the right one or the next one? It's your choice. What is it for you? Now, if you think right now that it's harder to do the work now, you're right. But it becomes easier down the line. It's easier to go over to there and go on the other side of that grass and find another partner that you may fall in love with in the beginning, and the fucking fireworks are going off. But then in years to come, you start to realize that they've got their own shit as well, and now you have to deal with another woman that perhaps has more shit that you now need to deal with. If there's a pattern in that, in some men, hopping from relationship to relationship, women do it as well, thinking that the physical appearance, or what they see at the beginning, the nice conversations, the little holidays away, the beautiful times and dates that they have, to not realize that marriage or this commitment that you've made in this relationship does not include tough conversations, then you are fucking delusional. Stop running away from this. Be a man, commit to this woman, and follow through on what you committed to at the beginning. Because when these tough conversations start, it's up to you to be that calm leader that I know you are, to overcome the conversation. Because when you have it once, you might need to have it again, and that's okay. But I can tell you right now, it gets easier every time. And because your partner normally sees someone avoiding the conversation as well as blowing up, it's going to be different for her to go, why is he so calm about this? Why does he want to talk about this? Of course she's going to be a bit skeptical at the beginning. But if you are consistent with these calm leadership, clear conversations, she's going to feel safe. She's going to feel trust and that respect for your masculine energy to lead that, to say that you matter to me and I want to work through this together so we can become stronger by the end of this conversation every fucking time. In weeks to come, watch how strong your relationship gets with your connection. Automatically, she's going to respect you more. She's going to follow your lead more. She's going to feel safer just because you've stopped avoiding hard conversations and made it important to fill up the cup of your marriage and relationship because it mattered to you more than your penis going into a fucking hole. Excuse the French. You got to see this more than a physical relationship. It's deeper than that. It's emotional. It's spiritual. You connect with this person, you are going the distance, and it ain't going to be fucking easy. The second thing is over apologizing. We hear all the time, men say sorry all the time, and women don't take accountability. I can agree to an extent, but I also think that men throw sorry around like it's fucking nothing, like it's meaningless. We get into this concept of if I just say sorry, she'll forget about it and we can move on. But what are you doing? You're deflecting. You're not having that hard conversation. You're not dealing with the actual root issue. What you're doing now is you're apologizing, saying sorry, it will never happen again. I understand, and that's it, and you move on. But to only know that it does happen again. Has your partner ever said this again, this again? It's a reason why it keeps coming up. And this is how you can be better. Fucking own it. And listen to her. There's a reason why she's saying what she's saying. Correcting. Correct your actions, your behaviors, your thoughts. Get in sync with another perspective. If your wife's saying, I want this, or this keeps happening, over apologizing ain't gonna cut it. I remember when my wife, this was quite tough. She loves, one of her biggest sort of needs is receiving gifts, but it's not in the form of receiving a present. It's actually the remembering who I am. It's acknowledging that it's my birthday. It's acknowledging that, I am also important. You see me. And that's the sort of gift she loves. And I remember to this day, I wanted to get her so many things and I was working hard. I was busy again in my own mind and, distracted by work. And I kind of forgot in a way to make the special need fulfill her. So, I spent the money, got her presents, did all the good thing that I knew but that was my subconscious, and I was doing my absolute best to get her what she desired and what she wanted, but we didn't get her a cake. And it kind of integrated with a family event because we had another family member's birthday and we decided to just do our own thing instead of having family over and a big event for her. And we went out and we did our own thing. But there's one thing my wife loves more than anything, is to get a cake and to sing happy birthday with our boy. And I fucked up that year. And holy shit, did I find myself in this position. But I clicked, and luckily I did, because it kept coming up, because I know she felt, even though it felt a lot, because I've actually, that was the second time I did it. The previous year I did it as well. And it's not to say it was my fault, because it fucking was my fault, but I wasn't clued on. I wasn't listening to my wife. And luckily I did, because now the birthdays onwards have been better. But I owned it. I saw her, I felt her, I understood her. Finally, I corrected my actions, and it made sense. This girl doesn't want presents. And yes, it's still nice to get gifts. She wants to be seen. My wife wants to be seen. She wants to have a cake. She loves cake. She loves our boy with us. She loves a bit of family around. Just a small little celebration. It's not much to ask. It's just showing her appreciation that that's what she deserves and desires. And see, I was brought up in an Italian family. As the man, I had never had responsibility to do any of that. So even though that's my excuse, I never was in that mode to organize birthday cakes. I always left it up to mum, dad, mainly mum, and the family, because the family did everything for the boys. It was only until I was starting in my early 20s that I started to take more ownership and responsibility for my actions, because my whole life up until that point was people doing things for me. And I know they have love for that, but again, for a man to become a masculine man, he has to go out and hunt himself. So for the past 10 years, that's what I've been doing. Learning these traits, being a better man, a better husband, a better father, a better coach. Do these things myself, learn, grow, have missions and direction of where I'm heading, so that I can give and serve at a higher level. So please understand when I say this, don't throw your sorries around like it's fucking nothing. Just own it, listen, and then correct the action and start implementing over and over, because it matters to her. So it must matter to you. Her needs are your needs, just like your needs are her needs. And last one is no direction and you're passive, which we want to have a mission and action. If you've got no direction, if you're going to sit around, do nothing, or you have nothing to bring to the table, you're passive. Like I was saying before, I had everything done for me. Learning things as a young Italian boy in my era weren't around as much as my father and his father, because you had to work, you had to learn, you had to go quick. This was all a very, not as soft as it is now, but it was heading towards a softer generation. Your parents would do everything for you. And I was grateful for that, but it led me to be very small. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel like I could provide. I'd be an actual man. I had to do it myself and learn. These are conversations I'd have with my parents, my family later down in life, because I know they have a lot of skills that I love. And I've used that over the last 10 to 12 years to get myself into a better place, or to get mentors to help me in business and in sales and in marketing, to get a financial advisor or coaches around building my wealth for my family and for myself. These things happen when you start elevating yourself and surrounding yourself with people that have done what you want to do yourself. So if you have direction, okay, and you take action on it, your partner is going to be aligned with you. My wife truly trusts me making any decision for us moving forward. We are aligned with what we want and where we're heading. And that fucking excites me. That was never the case with my ex. And even at the start of my relationship with my wife now, this was something that we built and I built within. So if you're finding yourself with no mission and you stay around home, game all day, or even though you might be in a business right now and you're building something, are you aligned with something huge? Build your life together. So I guess this last step, all I'm saying here, where you lose respect, is if you're doing nothing. And don't get caught up in business as well, because just because you're doing business and you may be successful in that place as well, or a side hustle of some sort, but yet you're not present at home and you've got no direction for the relationship itself, because that's another business in your life, if you really think of it from that perspective, then that's where you lose respect as well. It doesn't matter how much money you have or how much status you are or the top dog you are in your firm, whatever it is, it means fuck all to her. If you're doing something in that business where you're making money, but it's providing and aligning with where you and your wife are heading or your partner is heading, she will have respect. That's all I'm going to say. Respect isn't built with flowers. It's built with follow through. All I can say, just like I would say to women to ask you as the man, what do you want in a woman? I would say the same to you. Ask your woman what she wants in you or from you to be a better man or to show up in a certain way that serves the family. You'll get some answers. Because if you trust in your own perspective, which is good to a degree, it's also nice to know what she wants. Just like I found out from a perspective asking my clients, what do they want to feel like they get a really good service in my gym, in my coaching services with men? That's feedback from another perspective. Why wouldn't we ask our wife what she desires and what she needs for us to get what we need in return? How can I feel more appreciated, respected, admired from you, my wife? What do I need to do to gain more of that? See what comes up. Game changer. Now, if this has resonated with you, if you feel really good about this and understand some of these concepts around respect, and yes, there is a lot more to unpack in this, let's dive into it together. If you feel like you need more support and help in this space, please book in a free masculine rebuild coaching session with myself. The link will be around the video somewhere. Find a time that serves you, and let's just have a chat to see how we can build respect back in your marriage, back in your relationship that you might feel has been lost for a short period of time or even a big amount of time. Because once you feel this, I can tell you that, men, like feeling respect from your woman, you'll never look around again. You will know that this woman has your back no matter what. You will not fuck this up. Guaranteed. But you got to understand that concept. So if you're ready, book in that time. Besides that, if you like this video, give it a like. Share if you want to see, I'll share it as well, yes. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. I will do my absolute best to get more videos out there. But for now, have a great day and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.